In the 1970s, the Viking landers became the first spacecraft to successfully land on Mars. They sent back images of a barren, dusty world that seemed to be devoid of life. This left scientists baffled with just one question: could life as we know it exist beyond our home planet? But in recent years, scientists have found increasing evidence that Mars may have once been much more hospitable to life. In this video, we embark on an epic adventure to explore the mysteries of life on Mars, a quest that has fascinated humanity for centuries. Be sure to watch the video until the end to find out profound mysteries that scientists have uncovered so far and just how close we are to living on Mars. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell icon to never miss an update whenever we post. So let's get started with the video right away. Our fascination with the Red Planet, the enigmatic neighbor of Earth, dates back to ancient civilizations. In the 19th century, astronomer Giovanni Schiaparelli spotted straight lines on Mars, which he called canali. A simple translation mishap turned them into canals, sparking visions of advanced civilizations. Yet, these lines were mere illusions, perhaps sculpted by the Martian winds. But it wasn't until the 1960s that we began sending robotic emissaries to Mars. In 1975, NASA launched the Viking program, sending Viking landers to the Red Planet and later sophisticated rovers like Curiosity. These missions weren't just about exploring Mars, they were about searching for life itself. Our trusty robotic companions, like the Curiosity rover, have beamed back invaluable data about the Martian surface, geology and climate. The journey from those first grainy images to our current understanding has been nothing short of astonishing. Such crucial data from these missions has reshaped our understanding of Mars, igniting the conversation about the possibility of colonizing the Red Planet. One of the most promising pieces of evidence of ancient life on Mars is the presence of water. Water, the elixir of life, has been a key focus of our Martian exploration. Scientists have delved into the search for liquid water on Mars, from ancient riverbeds to underground aquifers, and discussed its implications for the possibility of life. And with the exploration of the Red Planet, they've discovered tantalizing evidence of ancient rivers and lakes, such as river channels, valleys and rock formations carved by catastrophic floods. Also, cosmic rovers have found evidence of water ice in the polar ice caps of Mars, as well as in the soil. The Mars rovers Spirit and Opportunity have also found hydrated minerals, which are minerals that contain water molecules. But that's not all. The Martian atmosphere contains some atmospheric water, which is a fraction of what we have here on Earth. The little available water vapor forms thin, wispy clouds in the upper layers of the Martian atmosphere, as well as around mountain peaks. Now, all of these suggest that Mars was once a watery world. But could this water have supported life in the distant past? This calls us to examine the extreme conditions under which life has thrived here on Earth. Honestly, looking at the exploration we've done here on Earth, we can all agree that life on Earth has thrived in the most extreme environments, from the boiling hot springs of Yellowstone to the icy depths of Antarctica. These extremophiles challenge our understanding of where life can exist and truly hint at the possibility of Mars having been once inhabited by living organisms thousands of years ago. And if that's not enough, the evidence of ancient rivers and lakes suggests that Mars once had a much more humid climate, which would have been more hospitable to life. Another piece of evidence of past life on Mars is the presence of organic molecules. Organic molecules, as we know, are the building blocks of life on Earth, and they have been found in meteorites that have fallen to Earth from Mars. At the same time, NASA's Curiosity rover has discovered complex organic molecules in the Martian soil, hinting at the possible creation by ancient life forms. But the secrets of their origin remain elusive. In addition, Mars has also puzzled us with its sporadic methane emissions. Methane can be a sign of life, or it can come from geological processes. In 2019, Curiosity detected a significant amount of methane, sparking excitement. Could this be a sign of Martian life? Well, the origin of these elusive plumes remains enigmatic. However, satellites continue to investigate, and soon we will have an answer. But let's not forget that scientists have also found features on Mars that suggest that the planet may have once had a much thicker atmosphere. A thicker atmosphere would have helped to trap heat, making Mars more habitable. Besides this ancient evidence, we have recent findings from the Martian surface that are reigniting our hopes of finding life beyond Earth, and that's a patchwork of ancient mud cracks arranged in a mesmerizing hexagonal pattern. These mud cracks, known as pontours, were discovered by NASA's Curiosity rover while exploring Mount Sharp in Gale crater. They are not just any cracks, they hold the key to understanding Mars's past. These pontours, mud cracks, tell a story of wet-dry cycles that once dominated early Mars. Imagine seasons on the Red Planet, with periodic episodes of wetness and dryness. These conditions might be the recipe for complex chemical building blocks essential for life. Scientists believe these mud cracks formed due to the repeated wet-dry cycles, possibly seasonally. It's a thrilling find that hints at Mars's Earth-like past. These hexagonal cracks have persisted for billions of years thanks to a hardy sulfate crust along their edges. They're like time capsules, preserving the memory of Mars's ancient climate and connection with sulfate-rich regions. Now, wet-dry cycles on Mars could be more than just conditions for life. They could be the catalyst for molecular evolution. These cycles might have nurtured the molecules that eventually led to life as we know it. One of the most intriguing recent findings is the possibility of underground Margan Lakes brimming with salty water. Satellite data has hinted at a hidden 20-kilometer wide lake beneath Mars's south pole. Dark streaks, called recurrent slope linear, emerge on Mars's slopes during warmer seasons, and some scientists speculate that they are signs of flowing briny water. However, explaining surface liquid water remains a challenge. It could be nothing more than shifting sands. Now, as you can see, we're moving closer to discovering the definitive evidence of life on Mars. In fact, back on Earth, scientists have recreated Martian conditions in laboratories, testing whether extremophiles or specially engineered organisms could survive on Mars. These experiments will definitely push the boundaries of our understanding of the Red Planet. As exploration continues to unravel the possibility of prehistoric life on Mars, the big question is, could humans one day walk on Martian soil? Well, the dream of establishing a human presence on the Red Planet is no longer science fiction. Several space agencies and private companies have audacious plans in place to send astronauts to Mars and even colonize the Red Planet. NASA, SpaceX, and other space agencies are gearing up for this monumental endeavor. And looking at their strategy, you can tell human beings are not far away from becoming multiplanetary species. Imagine a future where humans live, work, and thrive on Mars. It's a vision that captures our imagination and challenges us to overcome the many hurdles that lie ahead. Yet, NASA and SpaceX are determined to achieve this. Already, NASA is currently working on a mission to discover the presence of prehistoric life by analyzing rock samples on Mars. If this is successful, NASA will embark on a human-manned expedition to Mars by 2030. On the other hand, Tesla CEO Elon Musk, through his space transportation company SpaceX, is working on establishing a quick and affordable spaceship that will allow man to easily tour Mars. Working closely with NASA, SpaceX has launched Starship, a spaceship that is expected to ferry astronauts to the moon's surface soon. And the success of this expedition will pave the way for colonization of the moon and the Red Planet. Elon Musk's vision is to create an alternative civilization on Mars where human beings will live in pods to avoid cosmic radiation and dust. And all of these efforts depend on the discovery of definitive evidence of life on Mars. So there you have it, guys. As we conclude our expedition into the mysteries of Martian life, one thing is clear: the Red Planet still guards its secrets closely. The quest continues, and every discovery brings us one step closer to answering the age-old question: is there life on Mars? If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more intriguing content like this. Thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll see you in the next one.